Dear learners, welcome back to Safe Circle Global. In our Nibush IDC free training series, today we will learn how an effective health and safety communication help to improve HSE culture of an organization. Think of it like this. You would not be able to build a skyscraper without a blueprint, right? Well, clear, consistent communication is the blueprint for building a rock-solid HSE culture within your organization. Are you ready to unlock the power of communication and build a successful HSE culture within your organization? Then hit that subscribe button because this is one training session you don't want to miss. Let's go. Communication is the process of exchanging information, ideas, and thoughts between individuals or groups. It involves the transmission and reception of messages through various means such as verbal, written, and graphical. Effective communication is essential for creating understanding, building relationships, and achieving common goals. To be truly effective, the correct information has to be transmitted, received, and understood effectively. Communication is important in both personal and professional settings. In personal relationships, effective communication allows individuals to express their needs, feelings, and concerns, leading to greater relationships and mutual understandings. In the workplace, effective communication fosters collaboration, productivity, and teamwork, as it ensures that everyone is on the same page and working towards the same objective. Without effective communication, misunderstandings can arise, conflicts can escalate, and goals may go unachieved. Therefore, developing strong communication skills is crucial for success in all aspects of life. There are following communication delivery methods: verbal, written, and graphic. Verbal communication is one of the key principal delivery methods of effective communication. It involves the use of spoken words to convey messages and information. Clear and concise verbal communication helps individuals to articulate their thoughts and ideas effectively, ensuring that they are understood by others. Non-verbal communication, on the other hand, involves the use of body language, facial expressions, and gestures to convey messages. It plays a significant role in enhancing the understanding and interpretations of the verbal communication, adding depth and meaning to the overall message. Both verbal and non-verbal communication are essential components of effective communication and contribute to building strong relationships and achieving common goals. Benefits of verbal communication. Personal, you can tailor your message to the audience. You can consider their knowledge, interests, and background. Speak in a way that resonates with them. You can focus on building connection and show genuine interest in other persons and create a comfortable atmosphere for communication. Quick, get to the point. In this communication, you can avoid unnecessary, pointless, and deliver your message concisely and efficiently. You can choose clear and concise language. This avoids terminologies or technical terms unless familiar to your audience. It's direct, upfront, and honest. It does not beat around the bush or leave room for misinterpretations. You can state your message clearly and confidently. You can focus on what you want to achieve What actions or responses do you desire from the listeners? It makes clear, allows for checking of understanding. Use active listening. You can pay attention to the other person's responses and ask clarifying questions to ensure you understand their perspective. Summarize key points. Briefly recap what you have here to confirm mutual understanding. Allows for feedback to be given. Encourage questions and discussions. Create an open environment where others feel comfortable sharing their thoughts and feedback. Be receptive to criticism. Listen to feedback openly and consider alternative viewpoints. Allows for exchange of views. Respect different opinions. Acknowledge and consider other perspectives even if disagree. Be open to compromise. Find what common grounds and solutions that work for everyone involved. Additional information through tone and body language. You can use your voice effectively, vary your tone, volume, and pace to enhance your message and express emotion. You can maintain your eye contact. It can show engagement and create a sense of connection with the audience. You can mind your body language. You can avoid cross talks, fidgeting, or slouching, which can convey disinterest or negativity. There are some limitations of verbal communication. Number one, language barrier. Difficulties arise when the speaker and listeners don't share a common language, leading to misunderstandings and missed information. Number two, jargon. Technical terms or industry-specific language may confuse unfamiliar listeners, requiring clarification or simple explanation. Number three, strong accents or dialect. Accent and dialect can make it harder for some listeners to understand the spoken word, impacting message clearly. Number four, background noise. External noises like traffic or machinery can mask the speaker's voice, hindering comprehensions and requiring repetitions. Number five, poor hearing. Hearing difficulties in the listening necessitates modifications like slow speech, louder volume, or alternative communication methods. Number six, ambiguous message. Unclear phrasing, double meanings, or lack of context can lead to misinterpretations and require further clarification. Number seven, missing information. Spoken communications in fleeting, and listeners may miss or forget key points, especially during complex explanation. Number eight, forgetfulness. Human memory is not perfect, and important information conveyed verbally may be forgotten later, necessitate documentation. 9. No written record. Unlike written communication, verbal conversation leave no tangible proof, creating issues with verifications or reference needed. Number 10. Poor transmission quality. Telephone calls or public address system can distort sound, making it difficult for the listeners to decipher the message. Written communication refers to the exchange of information, ideas, and thoughts through written words. It plays a crucial role in various aspects of life, including education, business, and personal relationships. Effective written communication ensures clarity, accuracy, and understanding between the sender and the receiver, allowing for better decision making and problem solving. Additionally, it provides a permanent record that can be referred back, making it an essential tool for documentation and legal purposes. Benefits of written communication. Some benefits of written communication include the ability to document information for future reference and clarity, as written messages can be reviewed and revised before being sent. Additionally, written communication allows for effective communication in situations where face-to-face or verbal communication may not be possible, such as when communicating with people in different time zones or when dealing with sensitive or complex information. Finally, written communication provides a permanent record of the message, which can be useful for legal or administrative purpose. Limitations of written communication. Indirect message lacks the nuance and immediacy of the verbal communication, potentially leading to misinterpretations, time consuming. Crafting a well-written message takes time, impacting efficiency and responsiveness. Jargon and abbreviations, technical terms, and acronyms can confuse unfamiliar readers with requiring clarifications. Impersonal written communication can feel distant and lack the warmth of face-to-face interactions. Ambiguity. Misspellings, typos, and unclear phrasing can lead to misunderstandings and require clarifications. Unread messages, emails, and letters may be overlooked or ignored, hindering message delivery. Language barrier. Translation errors or lack of shared language create obstacles to comprehending the message. Illiteracy, inability to read poses a barrier for some recipients, necessitating alternative communication methods. No immediate feedback. Response time is delayed, hindering real-time clarification and discussion. Limited interactivity. Questions and clarification require separate message, slowing down the exchange of information. Visual impairment. Build are visual impaired individuals. Blind or visually impaired individuals may require specialized formats like Braille or audio files. Graphic communication refers to the use of visual elements such as images, charts, and graphs to convey information or messages. It involves the creation and design of visual materials that can effectively communicate complex ideas or concepts. Graphic communication is particularly useful in situations where information needs to be presented in a visually appealing and easily understandable format, such as in the presentations, advertisement, or infographics. It enhances the overall communication process by capturing attention, organization information, and delivering message in a concise and engaging manner. Benefits of graphic communication. Eye-catching. Compelling visuals instantly grab attention and draw viewers in increasing engagement with the message. Visual. Bypassing language barriers, graphic communication through universally understood icons, symbols, and images, making them effective for diverse audiences. Quick to interpret. Images convey information instantly, requiring less processing time and effort than reading text, ideal for rapid communication. Low language barrier. Visuals transcend language limitations, making them accessible to a global audience even if they don't share a common language. Jargon-free, eliminating the need for technical terms or complicated text. Graphic communication ideas clearly and simply, ensuring broad understanding. Conveys a message to a wide audiences. Images have the power to resonate with viewers of different backgrounds and cultural contexts, effectively reaching a broader audience. Limitations of the graphic communication. Limited to simple messages. While effective for conveying basic ideas or emotions, visual struggle with complex concepts or nuanced arguments requiring additional text or verbal explanation. Costly production. Depending on the complexity and desired reach, producing high-quality graphics can be expensive, posing a barrier for some users. Ignored content. Viewers may choose to skip over visuals if they aren't visually appealing or relevant to their interests, impacting message delivery. Symbolic misunderstandings. Culturally, specific symbols or pictograms might confuse or be entirely known to an audience, potentially misinterpreting the message. lack of immediate feedback. Unlike interactive communication, visuals offer no immediate way to gauge understanding or receive feedback, requiring additional methods for clarification. Limited interactivity. Visual primarily communicate one way, presenting information without the ability to address questions or clarity doubts in real time. Accessibility for visual impaired. Individuals with visual impairments may be unable to access or understand the information conveyed through visuals, requiring alternative formats or descriptions. There are two methods of broadcasting. Number one is notice boards and the posters. Notice boards and posters have several benefits in graphic communication. Firstly, they provide a physical and visible platform for information dissemination, ensuring that important message reach a wide audience. Additionally, notice boards and posters can be eye-catching and visually appealing, grabbing the attention of the passerby and increasing the likelihood of messages being noticed and remembered. Moreover, they allow for the organization and structuring of the information in a concise and easily digestible manners, making complex ideas or concepts more accessible to viewers. Overall, notice boards and posters are effective tools in enhancing communication by effectively conveying information in a visually appealing and engaging way. However, it is important to acknowledge that notice boards and posters have their limitations as well. One major limitation is their static nature, as once they are displayed, they cannot be easily updated or modified without significant effort. This can be problematic when there is a need for real-time information or frequent updates. Additionally, notice boards and posters are limited in terms of amount of information they can convey, as they often have limited space availability for text or visuals. This can make it challenging to provide detailed or comprehensive information. Notice boards and posters are only effective if they are placed in locations where they can attract the desired audience. If they are not strategically positioned, or if the target audience does not frequently pass by, the effectiveness of these tools may be diminished. Films or videos. These are mainly used in training programs and, if well made, can hold the audience's attention. Toolbox talks. These are short, practical safety briefings carried out routinely in the workplace, often presented by the supervisor at the start of a shift. They can be useful for generating awareness and discussions on safety precautions, but may be seen as dull or a waste of time if topics are irrelevant or poorly presented. Digital media and internet system. These include mobile phones, tablets, computers, and other devices can be used for the dissemination of information in various forms: written, graphic, video, and audio. Company internet systems are network systems that are restricted to in-company users and allow users to access policy documents, procedures, and records. Memos and emails. These are written notifications used to provide specific information about a single issue, such as updating procedures, drawing attention to lapses in practice, etc. When using memos, there is often limited opportunity for feedback or questionings, so their use is really limited to issuing clear, precise instruction or information. Workbook, workers' handbooks. These are used to set out the organization's health and safety policy. All employees should be given a copy on joining the organization, and updates are usually circulated to inform staff of changes. This is a key document containing such information as site rules, reporting procedures, emergency arrangements, etc. It is standard practice to issue this handbook as part of the workers' induction and to get a receipt as proof of the issue. Key health and safety management information such as procedures and instructions must be broadcast using a range of methods to ensure it reaches the correct audience and to ensure that the various barriers to communication associated with different communication methods are overcome. The goal is to ensure that the correct messages have reached the right people and that they have properly understood. In the end, I want to thank you all for your valuable time to learn.